What? I think you're so handsome. I was wondering, can I get to know you? Hello? 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 Welcome back to Catch Line, the show that all the employed, smart, educated people are watching to give them a bit of reassurance that what they're doing with their lives is far better than these psychos that are undeveloped and posting random fucking bullshit online.
But I cannot decide whether this horse is stupid or pretending to be stupid.
On today's menu, we've got clavicular. No, it's not an AI-generated collarbone that's going viral, but a man, or should I say a boy, who has made himself a name for being a somewhat of a Kardashian with a male demographic. So sit back, relax, and grab yourself a snack, because you're going to need one, baby. Meet Brendan Peters, otherwise known as Clavicular, a 20-year-old US streamer primarily on Kick and other platforms, known for his looks maxing content. You may ask, what is looks maxing? Well, in soft terms, it's taking care of your appearance. But Clav takes it rock hard.
I love it hard.
He literally smashes his face with a hammer to get cheekbones. Watch.
Bone smashing is amazing. What is that? So it's where you're gonna punch yourself in the face. Like, you know, I know it sounds crazy, but just bear with me here. You're gonna brace your head and you punch yourself in the face.
You're joking, right?
No, I swear to God. Do you want to see pictures of me bone smashing? You're bracing yourself, you don't have to do it. And then you're hitting real hard. And what this is doing is this is creating microfractures. And according to Wolf's Law, the bone is going to grow back stronger. Not only that, but you're also getting a lot of inflammation and swelling. So it makes your cheekbones look a lot bigger. So you get like an acute boost before you go to the club.
I'm praising Sneeko for laughing because this is a laughing fucking matter. Bro, come on. Did you do any research, or did you just read the title of any article you came across and only decide to listen to the information that best suits your desired outcome? Before I explain why this shit is the dumbest thing in the world and why it's wrong, here's a video of him actually doing it. If you're doing it, it must work, right? Now, I did read Wolf's Law and I spent hours of my day trying to understand what actually Wolf meant by saying if you fracture your bone, it's gonna grow back stronger. So here's all the information that Clav conveniently left out, or maybe he just doesn't actually know.
Well, that's unimportant.
Wolf's Law is a theory, not a fact, though there is scientific backing to support it. Yes, the bone gets stronger with impacts such as hitting it, or through mechanical stress or strain. They become more dense over time, but to a low IQ individual, they will interpret that just the way that Clav interpreted it, which is hit bone, bone get strong, bone get big. But that's not the full story.
Well, let me tell you something, caveman.
The bones that are being referred to in this theory are bones that are intended to be fractured and healed over time, aka your arms, legs, hips, and spine. These bones are designed by the body to go about the day inducing stress from basic activities such as walking, running, lifting, which in turn allows the body to get signaled and be told, hey, actually, something's wrong, this got teared, it needs to get stronger because he's doing more work, he's running more, he's walking more, we need to strengthen the legs. Your zygomatic bone, aka your cheekbone, isn't designed for that kind of stress. It's not designed for that kind of performance.
That's not what that's for.
It is there to uphold facial structure, jaw stability, and protect the underlying blood vessels and nerves. Bones that are in your legs are attached to muscles that are, once again, intended to be teared, intended to be put under stress and strain. You use them daily, you run with them. Facial bones don't grow in response to impact or minor fractures. The only way you can see change in your cheekbone is by growing the muscle around them and not by inducing stress on a bone that was never intended to be stressed. The only thing that will happen is your zygomatic bone could strengthen to resist constant strain. It will flatten due to excess impact, and in cases where an individual who has no experience with target contact will cause asymmetry in the face, which is the complete opposite of what clavicular is striving for.
It's not what I wanted.
The reason why Wolf's Law looks like it worked for Clav is because he did bone smashing while he was a child. And due to the process of puberty, bones grow bigger, only in the case of puberty, and the aesthetic aspect is only determined by genetic or fat loss. His cheekbones grew because they were always meant to grow, not because he was hitting them with a hammer. So please, don't fall for this stupid scam.
Okay, I'll think about it, yeah?
Sure.
Bone smashing, steroid use, removing ribs, and penis stretching is just some of the looks maxing techniques that you can use to improve how people perceive you, because that's what looks maxing is all about, the external perception of you. And yes, you heard that right. Penis stretching, or as Clav likes to call it.
There's another thing that I'll do called shopping bag hanging.
Nah, wait, nah. You're f***ing with me. There's no way it's called shopping bag hanging.
So what you're doing is you're taking a bag, you're filling with items, like, you know, put some weights in there. I'd usually put like 5-10 pounds of weights, and then you're just going to hold on your shaft after you wrap the bag around your wrist. And I would usually do that while I was driving.
According to him, it's supposed to give you 1.5 inches down there.
Is that what's inside you?
But if you look past the 1.5 inches that he's got going, why the fuck are you doing this? Why aren't you satisfied with what you've got? And why are you smashing your face and requiring external validation for how you look? Because this is what you're looking for. External validation to say, oh wow, yes, this man is actually very beautiful and we like him.
You're the man of the future.
I'd say crippling insecurity. I'd honestly say this is a result of crippling insecurity and maybe an underdeveloped, inexperienced brain. But Clav would use his little 1.5 inches and he would point it towards the black pill ideology.
Black pill on black pill, black pill, black pill.
The black pill ideology is a fatalistic belief system that developed in male-oriented spaces that try to convince people that genetic appearance, such as your facial bone structure and height, determines romantic and social success. It believes that your birth genetics will determine the outcome of your life, that dating is a rigged marketplace, and that any form of self-improvement is just a coat for the card that you are dealt with.
Well, that's unfortunate.
How fucking sad. How absolutely fucking sad. Clavicular's actions to self-improve are completely and utterly contradicting this ideology, as through this ideology, no matter what Clav does, shouldn't improve his way of life. He wasn't born genetically gifted, and his self-improvement is just a coat for being an incel.
You can't do anything about it.
And just to clarify, an incel is one of the categories that a person can be placed in this ideology that has a looks-based hierarchy. No. You're smart? You can, like, I don't know, fucking do math like this? Right? No, that doesn't fucking matter. As long as you're fucking ugly, you're always gonna be at the very fucking bottom.
Aww.
Do you see how fucking... Am I the one who's like, what the fuck? Is that the hierarchy in your fucking ideology? That's stupid as fuck. This is literally the hot or not list entering the chat, and the only people who have a hot and not list are fucking 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. So what the fuck is going on? Are you, like, I get it because Clav is 19, right? So he's just exiting the child stage, and so he doesn't fully conceptualize how the world works, and it's not all on looks and sex and just like, jackrabbit, just like,
Are you okay?
So I get it, but do people who are over the age of 18, who are in their 20s, 30s, believe in this ideology? Because if so, that's a problem. But if we're sticking to only kids believing this stupid ideology, that's also a problem, but at least we understand that that's why it's fucking so drastic, like looks-based hierarchy. Like, that's so insane. People's actual ability to be social, people's ability to do things, it's so much more valuable to society, to everyone around them, than how they look.
God, is it really that simple?
My question is, if it's just kids thinking about this, that's fine because we can educate them and they will grow and experience the world and realize, wait, that's not what the world works like. That's not how it works like. Because people who are the prettiest are not at the very top. We've got Kim Kardashian over here who has made her whole identity being beautiful, okay? But besides that, some of the most famous people in the world are famous because of their talent, skill, and after they become talent because of their talent, after they become famous because of their talent or skill or how their brain works, that's when people perceive them as more beautiful, okay? So that's why we've got actors who would originally been called mid, unattractive, and become beauty icons because their talent, the way they are as a person gets exposed into the public eye, and people are like, oh wow, actually, you know what, I kind of like them.
I like you now, George.
They're judged not just because of their looks, but because of other things. Some of the most richest people in the world are nerds, okay? Who do not fit this hierarchy of looks. They will never be at the very top, but they are in real life at the very top. So my question is it just the kids believing this? Or do we have 40 and 50 and 60 and 30-year-olds believing this as well? Because if that's the case, what the fuck is wrong with you? Have you not grown up? Are you just that low in life? And actually, I will explain why a lot of people who are older believe this and think this is true. It's basically a blanket to fall back on because they themselves are not successful in life because of their own stupid, lazy fucking abilities. But before we get into all that bullshit, let's look at this tier and really see what the fuck is going on, because there's a tier that's been trending on TikTok, and also we've got the explanation behind each tier category that people are placed in. So there's the sub 3, sub 5 LTN, which is a low tier normie, MTN, mid tier normie, high tier normie, Chad Light, Chad, and True Adam. So the sub 3 is actually identified as a true cell, a man who is completely unable to attract women due to extreme subpar genetics, deformed or highly asymmetrical facial structures, extremely short stature, poor frame, severe health or grooming issues. Well, if he's got severe health or grooming issues, what does he have to do? Fucking fix them. Okay, groom yourself. Go to a doctor and figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. Crazy. A failed normie or a sub 5 is below average looks, has some unattractive traits but not deformed. Also, why the fuck did they have Kaizenat here?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
After further investigation, I've come to realize that I've been mixing KSI's name and Kaizenat's, so going forward we will be bleeping out and filling in KSI's name with his actual name. Oopsies, sorry. What the fuck? He's like super wealthy. He's not a sub 5 based on this hierarchy. In the world, maybe in this hierarchy, but in the world. But this hierarchy, according to this hierarchy, wherever you fall on this in this category thing, that's where you are in life. But KSI, pretty fucking high in life. He's pretty fucking wealthy. So what the fuck? Anyways, he's below average looks, has some unattractive traits but not deformed, have severe flow, may be short, overweight, or have weak facial structure features, socially awkward, or low status. Also, KSI. Is he low status? I thought he was high status. I did hear there's some drama behind him. But anyways, how fucking stupid does that sound? Mid-tier normie is an average Joe looking man, clean, decent face, okay build, nothing impressive, might succeed if he puts effort into fitness, grooming, and style, attracts average women, sometimes above, with charm or social skill. How the fuck does that work out though? The black pill ideology says that no matter what you do, whatever you were born genetically whatever you were gifted genetically, that stays with you for life. It doesn't matter how well you, I guess, improve. That's just cope. So how is he able to put an effort into fitness and grooming and style and maybe attract people? That makes no fucking sense. Do you know why it makes no fucking sense? Because the whole fucking thing here makes no fucking sense. Okay? It's just stupid as fuck. Next we've got a high tier normie and above average. Also, like, what the fuck? Like, based on looks, that was a huge leap. Above average in most ways, solid jawline, decent height, solid jawline. Decent height, clear skin, good hair, if well dressed and confident, frequently gets positive attention from women, represents the safe choice for many. Also, like, how the fuck is that gonna be a thing that, like, adds value to you? Gets frequent attention from women? You're just like a little fucking princess, like, you wanna get... Never mind, that's a bit rude. A Chadlite, strongly attractive with 1 or 2 elite traits. Also, this Chadlite and this fucking... Where the fuck did the other one go? This high tier normie, I think the high tier normie is more attractive than this Chadlite, but whatever. This Chadlite looks like an AI generated motherfucker. Strongly attractive with 1 or 2 elite traits. Brother, like great jaw or eyes, but may fall short in height or frame. Women openly flirt, often mistake for a full Chad from some angles or in social media filters. Brother, what the fuck is this ideology? What is this fucking looks hierarchy? What the fuck? This is so stupid and childish. A Chad plus status equals dominates local and global dating market. Has elite genetic symmetrical. That's not symmetry. Tall, masculine, photogenic. Most women rate him very high. Gets attention with no effort. Actually, this guy that is being photographed, that is in the photo, is one of the reasons why Calvicular believes that this ideology is true. Because this guy, I think he beat someone up and got arrested, and his mugshot got leaked to the public, and women apparently went for him like, oh my god, we love him so much. He got bailed out because he's so attractive, and then got a modeling career, contract. So, I mean, good for him. People are not as lucky as him. And I do get why he thinks that, like, oh my god, this ideology is true because this happened to him. But one example out of millions doesn't suffice for you to believe this fucking stupid and childish ideology. And then we've got a PSL god, the absolute peak of human male genetics. They dominate the dating market effortlessly and can date the most attractive women with ease. Almost mythical in third world countries. What the actual fuck? First of all, almost mythical in third world countries. If you break that down logically, okay? Even, let's not say third world countries, let's just say any other fucking country, okay? If we take this PSL god and put him in Asia, okay? They will not look at him as if he's a PSL god, will they? Do you know why? Because beauty is subjective. it is determined by the person who is viewing the person, okay? And this PSL god, to me, is so unattractive. So unattractive. Like, I'm looking through all these people right now, okay? What the fuck is this PSL god? He looks like a fucking dad. He looks like some fucking dad with like this giant fucking, like, what do you have in your fucking chin? Like, he's got some fucking bacon stuffed in there or something, like a giant fucking pimple bulging out of his fucking chin. Like, calling this person a PSL god because he's got, I know why, it's because he's got the golden ratio, okay? And saying that other people are also finding him attractive, that is false information. That is false information that you're feeding to little men, guys, men, minors, boys, okay, who then are going to believe this and go around the world thinking that they need to look like this. Do we not remember what happened with fucking Instagram face? All the girls look exactly the same, and now that look, the Instagram face, is one of the most unattractive looks in the world. This is literally Instagram face, but for men. Like, do you want every guy to walk around looking like he's got that Chad face? Do you know how ugly and unattractive it is? Do you know people make fun of that face? Obviously. Everybody knows that. So why is that the pinnacle of beauty? Just because it is the golden ratio created by some Greeks, okay, doesn't mean that that is the pinnacle of beauty. Because, like I said, beauty is subjective and it changes over time, okay? So you telling people that this is the pinnacle of beauty is so detrimental to their mental health because they're gonna walk around thinking this. Okay, I'm believing that this is it. Let me explain to you what the fuck is wrong with this fucking ideology and what the fuck is wrong with this categorizing fucking bullshit.
Everything. Except the boots, Captain.
First, people are being categorized into groups based on factors that they have no control of. Absolutely no control of. People are literally being segregated based on what they look like.
Oh!
Do you see what's wrong with that? Because if you don't, that's a problem that lies within you. Okay, and if you want to be categorized into a group like that, go for it. But let me tell you, the rest of the world does not. Does fucking not. Second, people are being influenced to view everybody based on these 8 categories which support the black pill ideology. The only thing important in life is what you look like and where you fall on the scale. Third, the hierarchy forces the viewer to believe that this is life, and where you fall on the scale determines that what your life will be like. If you so happen to fall on the lower end and you are a true self, you are cooked, and you are faced with the fact that nothing you'll ever do will ever improve your life. You want to become smart by educating yourself? Doesn't matter, it won't work. You want to build a business? Don't even attempt because you're not good looking enough.
Nothing you do matters.
How sad, how pessimistic, how fucking narrow-minded and fucking stupid is that? And to the younger generation, so goddamn fucking harmful. If they grow up thinking like this, it's gonna be detrimental to their life. Let me give you an example and a test to prove why this ideology will not improve your life and is in fact detrimental to anybody that falls in this cult. So a guy on Reddit posted, "My life experience continuously validates the black pill and I'm getting sad and resentful. Need help." He says, "I had my face rated by Wheat Waffles, popular black pill YouTuber, the other day. I received a 4 out of 10. I reflected on my life and then everything made sense. This number seems to explain the reasons behind not just my failure in dating, but as well life. I would never hurt anybody, but I acknowledge I am becoming resentful and losing confidence. I want to be better, so I am reaching out." Absolutely fucking sad. I'm sorry that you're feeling like this, but getting rated on your appearance from a person who promotes an ideology like this isn't the right answer. Let me give my audience the test.
Do you think there are going to be questions about her sex life on the test?
Look around you, look around in your room, and try to find as many things that are the color brown as possible. I'll give you a minute. Okay? Got it? Focus. Look at me and remember, memorize those items in your head. Remember all the brown items you saw in your head, okay? I'll give you another minute, okay? Remember. Now, can you name everything that you saw that was silver? Or anything, for that matter, that you saw while looking for the color brown that was silver? Now, if I had you locked in a room and told you to write a list and name the items that you saw in those specific colors, which list would belong to? The brown list or the silver list? The brown list, okay? Why? The reason is so fucking simple. You went looking for the color brown and you found the color brown. The same thing is happening to this Reddit user and any male that is intertwined with this black pill ideology, or anyone for that matter. They are going around through life, revisiting past experiences through the black pill filter and finding aspects of life that seem to align with it because they are looking for it. They aren't going to see that women don't primarily go and stay for looks. They won't see that hard work and dedication will result in raises or progression in life. They won't revisit past experiences and see them for what they are. Instead, they will use this safety blanket that they got and fall back on it, blaming everything on this one claim. They are not good looking enough.
Okay, you got me.
The black pill ideology is a cope. It is a mask for insecurity. It is a mask for not taking accountability because it is such an easy safety net to fall back on. Blame everything on not being handsome enough. What a childish point of view! Do you not see how fucking stupid that is? I'm not denying that looks are important. Looks are what gets you in the door, but it's not what makes you stay. Clavicular taking care of himself and making sure he's a presentable male isn't a crazy concept for guys to start implementing into their lives. It's a must. Go! Take care of yourself. Make sure you're well groomed. That shows just so much self-respect and self-love. It shows dedication and discipline. But taking things to the extreme is a line you shouldn't cross. Yes, looks matter, but not to the extreme that is being projected by the black pill community. Beauty is subjective and is reason why there are a wide variety of people with partners that look nothing alike. There isn't just one face that gets every girl. There isn't just one face that is always in a relationship. The variety is so wide that this ideology just crumbles.
Just like a cake.
Everyone is an individual and has individual tastes. There isn't just one font that everyone is going to like. That's not how life works. And yes, dating is unfair. A guy that has more money than you or is viewed as conventionally attractive because he is more muscular or has genetically been blessed will garner more attention from others. It's undeniable. So you see Stacy, Becky, and Amy are all drooling over Chad over here, but so are 10 other girls, okay, who only perceive looks as the most important aspect in life. You want to be with a partner who you'll be insecure around because you don't look best on a certain day and they might leave you because you're not good looking? Think about that.
Do you want that?
You making your whole personality that some other guy can get more bitches than you is making you a bitch. Do you know what a child is called that gets laid by loads of girls? He is called a fucking whore. The only value that he holds is the token of, I slept with that really hot dude. You think girls are settling down with guys that are running around sleeping with everyone in their sight? And if you think on a deeper level, what kind of girls are going for guys like that? Okay? Bimbos. Bimbos go for bimbos. Clavicular is a walking, talking man whore that is promoting an ideology that is turning all of his competition into insecure incels that aspire to look and be like him. How is he doing this? By promoting strategies that don't work. Telling you to focus on all your time and effort into your looks, when in reality it's not that deep. Wash yourself. Learn how to style your hair, clear your skin, watch what you eat and exercise. He's telling you to smash your face to extend them, but then turns around and is buying a surgery that is going to do the job for him.
So I'm getting a double jaw surgery in a couple weeks from now.
Why? Isn't that the whole point of bone smashing, to get the same exact result that you're getting with surgery?
Something isn't adding up.
Brother hit puberty, lost his baby fat, and metabolically matured and has turned what has naturally occurred to him into a profitable business profile for young impressionable guys who are insecure. Yes, some steps that he has taken has improved his physical appearance, but not to the extent that he is claiming. And it has definitely not improved his mental state or understanding of the world, because he is still in the headspace that looks are what matters the most. Wait until reality hits him and he realizes that girls won't stay with him just because he's got a pretty face. This wave of men improving their looks, taking care of themselves should be praised, but because of Clavicular, men have taken self-improvement to such a drastic point that has become honestly so unattractive. Why are you smashing your face? Injecting yourself with testosterone to the point where you're infertile?
So right now, I am infertile.
Stretching your penis with a shopping bag and promoting an ideology that makes men overall insecure about themselves and brings hatred towards the world that they are in. Life isn't as simple as looking good. Looks fade. Who you are on the inside always outshines. Learn how to evaluate your own beauty instead of promoting a standard that isn't obtainable by everyone. Beauty is subjective and beauty standards change. What looks good today won't tomorrow, so focus on being and looking your best self, not on standards set by insecure men who believe one set of stats will open doors to everything, because the real truth is not that simple, and it simply won't.